Hey everyone, I'm Caleb. I'm doing a movie review on Macho. It is directed by Clint Eastwood, stars Clint Eastwood. He plays Mike Milo. He stars alongside Eduardo Minett, who plays Raffo, who is the young boy that you've probably seen from the trailers and the previews. And Raffo is the son of Howard Polk, who's played by Dwight Yoakam. And Mike is actually employed by Howard Polk. Personally, I want to go ahead and say this is a great movie. I thought Gran Torino was a great movie. This is definitely up there. I cannot even, honestly, after watching it, I really do want to see it again. I don't think that I'm going to go back to AMC and see it, but when it does come out to be streamed or it comes out, on TV, I probably will definitely watch it again. It's really a great movie. Great storyline. I actually just found out that it was a book. It's a novel. I haven't read the novel, so to be able to make the true comparison between the movie and the novel, I don't know. So maybe somebody who's read the novel can, comment below and let me know which one's better. But long story short, Mike Milo is a cowboy rancher. Also, he was in the rodeo. He has these abilities to tame Mustangs. And he also was like a 5-time champion. Ends up losing his wife and kids in a car accident. Goes off on the deep end. Howard, he had already been working previously with Howard. Howard does keep him employed because of the loyalty between the two. But Howard is a little bit dishonest in the movie, or he's not truly forthcoming with all the information. So I guess we could might as well say it like that. The long story short, Howard sends Mike down to Mexico to find his son Raffo. Makes claims that Raffo had been abused by his mom. So when Mike gets down to Mexico, finds his mom's like, you know what, you can take my son. He's out here stealing cars, hitting licks, out here just, doing cockfights. He's always in trouble. He's a bad boy. You can have him if you can find him. So Raffo had already ran away from his mom's house. So he finds Raffo at this cockfight. Cops show up. So he ends up introducing himself to Raffo after the cockfight. Raffo starts telling a story about how his mom was promiscuous, meeting random men. One of them was wealthy, and she also became wealthy. But because she's meeting random men, then she's inviting them to the house. A lot of these guests and the people that she's inviting over for these parties, they're sexually assaulting him. And so that's why he's ran away, and that's why they have a bad relationship, and he's very distrustful of many people. And so, long story short, his mom's like, you know what? I know I said that you can have him, but honestly, he's my son, so I take it all back. She sends she's got two Goonies. She sends them after, Mike and Raffo to follow them throughout the majority of the movie. They're traveling through Mexico. They end up stopping in various places. Mike's truck actually gets stolen. Wander off into this other town. This nice lady, she actually ends up taking them in. Let me get Natalia. Traven, she plays Martha. She's this bartender. She owns, I guess, what we consider bar and grill. So she starts cooking them food, letting them stay in as a hideout from the police. The police are out looking for the two, supposedly. So Mike ends up training Raffo on how to tame horses, because there's a rancher who actually has wild Mustangs and he's not able to control them because their car breaks down. The stolen car that they've now accommodated, it's broken down. So they're in this town for the next couple of weeks. Mike is building a relationship with Martha. She's also a widower. I don't know the actual definition. I think it's widower. She's got her grandkids with her. They're staying with her. She's lost her own kids, and also lost, as I said, her husband. So Rafo's, bonding with, her grandchildren. They're all having a great time. And, you know, Clint Eastwood pays, the man's man. Um, he definitely cares about the kids. He definitely cares about honor, loyalty, being a man of his word. And so he ends up still trying to get Rafo back to Texas to see his dad. Ends up telling Rafo, hey, your dad he wants to see you, but at the same time, he's also left a lot of investments in your mom's name, and he's trying to build a bargain from that. And so they end up heading back to, Texas. And long story short, the cops actually thought that the two were drug dealers. So that's kind of why had been following him. But as I said, his mom had sent the people, the two Goonies, to come after them. So he ends up trying to kill them, and Mike and them makes it. Well, Ralph goes back with his dad, and Mike goes back to Mexico to spend, his time with Martha. And so that's kind of how the movie ends. Personally, it's definitely something like Gran Torino, and it's one of those good. It's really one of those good, wholesome movies. I advise everybody to watch it. I think it is going to be on HBO Max. So if you're, not going to the movies right now, maybe it's something you can watch. But it does have its, it is one of those movies that Clint Eastwood really did a great job in, and you should all go see it. He's kind of the man. So like, share, subscribe, comment below. If you have read the book or seen the movie, let me know what you think, and just y'all be safe. Have a good one.